Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the World of Fandom Fight. I'm your host, the King, Caleb Coho, and what we have today is a wonderful debut teams match, and I've brought someone back from the deep, dark crevices of TV Throwdown to come back to Fandom and host today. Hey, it's Tim Smith. How you doing, Tim?
Oh, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's good to be back. Good from the crevice there. You know, King's speech. It's very good from the crevice to be back. We'll talk later on that. But, yeah, I can't wait to see what these teams – it's going to be interesting to see what they bring to Fandom. So it's really going to be good because I want to see what each of them brings for what they know and their knowledge, and to see how well they work together with two new teams here. It's going to be good, Caleb. I love this stuff.
Absolutely. I would echo those sentiments, except we only know one full combination of one team. We have Viking Raiders, Matt Graham and Jacob E. West. We've seen Jacob over in the world of sports and Matt over in the world of Warzone teams. They come together to Fandom teams and bring a totally new concoction to the mix. But on the other side is Mark Aiden Kamayer making his debut with a mystery teammate. They're calling themselves Necronomicon. I don't know who this mystery teammate is. I don't think anyone in the room knows. Yeah,
could it be Bruce Campbell?
It could indeed be Bruce Campbell. That is actually on the table. By the way, we're going to pull back the curtain. We also have Hillary Swank here. But you know what? We're going to get right into promos to hear what these guys have to say right now.
Well, here we are, buddy. We're competing against somebody else. Somebody else wants to come to the raid. Well, let's give it a go. We know that we're playing Mark. Somebody is lurking behind the shadows. But I think we can definitely bring the raid.
Yeah, Necronomicon, that sounds like something I want to open and destroy. You know, I bet it's just Mark. I bet you there's no one behind that curtain. There's no one there.
Oh, that would be interesting.
And we will raid and pillage and destroy. So, Matt, I have one question for you.
Yes, brother.
Will you go to war with me, brother?
We will fight to the death, brother.
Or die trying.
I once read a book where the opening line was, "In his house in Rollier, dead Cthulhu waits streaming." And while I'm not entirely sure what that means, there's a lot about the Necronomicon that I just did not understand. But however, I do understand this. It's the Book of the Dead. It's the book to bring the shadows down onto the light. And that is what I am here to do. Bring the shadows down to these Viking Raiders. Now, they told me I couldn't do it by myself. I was fully prepared to go at these Viking Raiders by myself. But they said, no. You have to dig deep, ask around, and find a partner. And it took a while. And it took convincing, but I reached down into the depths, into the shadows, into the fire, and I pulled someone out. And I have them with me here tonight, and we are going to set this match ablaze.
That which is dead cannot die, and even with strange aeons, you might find something interesting. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on here? Who is it? It's me. I just got off the phone with Bruce Campbell. Unfortunately, Mark, he couldn't make it. He asked me to fill in for you. I don't have the jawline for it, but I am here to whoop some fucking Viking ass. So let's be like everybody ever and act afraid. Wait till they come into town and we'll cut their fucking throats.
That is what I call a sick burn.
So Jay Burns of the NWA are no more. What the fuck, Tim? What is happening? I thought I was in control. What is happening?
Well, you thought wrong for one, but both very good showman teams. Wow. It's interesting to see Jay back with a new partner, let alone just Jay back at all with his personality. And it looks like he found somebody to meet that showmanship he knows to bring in promos, Caleb. Which I think, honestly, they outdo you, but, you know.
Well, I think that's incorrect. But we'll go ahead. We'll get the teams and we'll get around one. We'll see what the knowledge is, if the knowledge is there to back up those
Yeah.
said promos. All right, we got the teams in here. We'll go right in round number 1, which works like this. You're going to get 10 questions worth 1 point apiece from 10 different areas within the realm of fandom fights. Should you get all 10 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. You're playing individually for your team, so there is no conferring. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match and a challenge rule. Any questions as we get to round number 1?
Nope.
I have one for you. Do you like what's become of this? This is what happens when you don't give me my fucking faction.
Well, poor Richard is crying somewhere. We're going to get right to your first question, which is the category of Pixar. Who voices the villainous Charles Muntz in Up? I don't like this movie. It's just whatever.
Yeah, I don't blame
Best
you.
Picture.
It's
Best
not good.
Picture?
No. We're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we will start with Jacob on this one.
I completely blanked. Nothing.
All right, we'll go to Mark.
I think I just guessed Albert Finney.
Is incorrect. We'll go to Matt.
I couldn't get it.
And Jay.
Hey, look, clean across the board. I said Max von Sydow, baby.
Looking for Christopher Plummer. So no perfect rounds here today. As we get into the second question, Tim, what is their
Son of
category?
a bitch.
Your category and your question. Your category, Disney animation. And your question. In Moana, what is the name of the giant crab voiced by Jermaine Clement?
You did it. You did it,
baby.
I forgot who my co-host was for a second. I realized I gave you a question with a name in it. That was a risk. It paid off.
And he
Oh, that
fucking
was actually fun,
slaughtered.
right?
He
You got it. You
slaughtered
nailed it. Nailed it.
All right. Wow. Well, we're going, yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jay on this one.
It looks like hitting that vodka and the hooked on phonics helped him out. It's Tamatoa, baby.
It is Tamatoa. We will go to Matt.
That is not what I put.
All right, we'll go to Mark.
It roughly translates to coral.
I wish. We'll go to Jacob.
Y'all are all wrong. It's King Krabby McCrabberson.
Kane might sue you. So Jay's the only one on the board. 1-0 as we get your third question, which is in the category on the opposite side of the spectrum, Disney live action.
In Pirates of the Caribbean.
In Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. Who does Sao Fang name as his replacement to the Brethren Court? Listen.
Nailing that.
I don't respect that insinuation, sir. I haven't asked the Pirates question in many, many moons.
Oh, I'm sorry, but was the
Five,
word that after Disney live action
4,
in Pirates of the Caribbean? Then I was right. Shut up.
2, 1. Pens
lost the
down.
pen that
Jay
time.
is right.
All right, we will go to Jacob.
Elizabeth Swan.
That is correct. We will go to Mark.
Elizabeth Swan.
That is correct. We'll go to Matt.
Damn it.
And
I had
we'll go to
Elizabeth,
Jay.
but not Swan.
We'll go to Jay.
It is Elizabeth Swan.
That is correct. 3-1 as we get into your fourth question. In what category, Tim?
It comes in Wizarding World. And your question, what is the only Harry Potter film, not including Fantastic Beasts films, Steve Kloves did not write?
Getting into the
Fantastic.
real world of the fake world.
Yes. The scene behind the scene, so to speak.
The movie within a movie has become its own movie. Are we the movie?
5, 4. I think we're the reality.
Amen.
3, 2, 1.
This
Pens
truly
down.
is the darkest timeline.
We will go to Jay first on this one.
I have Prisoner of Azkaban on my board.
That's incorrect. We will go to Jacob.
I said the Sorcerer's Stone.
That's incorrect. We'll go to Mark.
I also said Prisoner of Azkaban.
That's incorrect. And Matt.
I also said Sorcerer's Stone.
Looking for Order of the Phoenix. The Order of the Phoenix.
No, really?
That's teamwork right there.
Wow.
Everyone in perfect sync.
God, I
All
thought
right.
Wow.
Your fifth question comes.
But nobody got it right, so.
It's true. Your fifth question comes in the category of Marvel. These are films based on Marvel comics outside the MCU. What is the name of the Ghost Rider who rides on a horse in Ghost Rider?
Not a good movie.
No, it is not.
Character or actor?
Character.
Oh.
The character.
No. Yeah, go back and change that.
Well,
Go 5,
everyone looking a little puzzled.
4, 3,
I'm puzzled that this is still considered
2,
a fucking movie.
Me too.
1. You're not wrong. Pens down.
All right, we will start with Matt on this one.
The almighty blackboard.
Incorrect. We will go to Jay.
No, I think I got it wrong. I think I know it now. I said the old man.
That is incorrect. We will go to Jacob.
Ghost Prancer.
That's incorrect. And Mark.
I'm sticking with it. Sam.
It's incorrect. Looking for Carter Slade. Carter
No.
Slade.
Sam Elliott.
I can't stand those movies.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I had Sam Elliott written down at first.
Your next category, folks, comes in the spy we all love, Bond. James Bond. Who plays James Bond in The
I
Man
don't know
with the
about that.
Golden Gun?
Giving everyone a bit of a reset button on the questions for round one. Just giving them a bit of a help along.
Yeah. You got to do that from
Yeah,
time to
pick me
time, right, Caleb?
Well, pick me up. Mid-round recess.
Yeah.
No. We go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Mark.
Believe it was Roger Moore.
It was Roger Moore. We will go to Matt.
Holy shit, Roger Moore.
That is correct. We will go to Jay.
Nope.
And we'll go to Jacob.
Yeah, no.
All right. So 4-2 as we get into your next question. Which is
Vikings
the
are a
category.
little bit closer to that lead.
We're going into the category of fandom quotes. In which Star Trek film
Never
will you
even
hear
seen
the
it.
following quote? Nobody pays any attention to you unless you swear every other word. You'll find it in all the literature of the period.
Not entirely untrue.
Caleb,
I
can
think
you
this
repeat
quote
that?
can be
You broke
applied
up
to,
halfway through that.
everywhere. Sure. In which Star Trek
Caleb,
film
can
will
you
you hear
repeat
the
that? You
following
broke up.
quote? Okay. In which Star Trek film will you hear the following quote? Nobody pays any attention to you unless you swear every other word. You'll find it in all the literature of the period. Almost out of round number 1.
Fucking A.
Almost there. This match goes fast.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we will go to Matt first on this one.
Was it McCoy?
That is incorrect. We will go to Mark.
Oh, I thought. Did you want movie or the character?
We did want the movie.
Is it from Star Trek: The Motion Picture?
That is incorrect. We'll go to Jacob.
Oh, shit.
Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home.
That is correct. And Jay.
I also have Star Trek
Attaboy.
The Voyage Home.
That is correct. 5-3 in favor of Necronomicon as we get into your 8th question of the round.
Oh, back to me. Wonderful. All right, your 8th question of the round comes in DreamWorks. Sinbad and his crew attempt to steal what at the start of the film Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas?
Listen, Sinbad and the Legend of the Seven Seas is a good movie.
Cast somebody better than Brad Pitt. Come on.
It's a fun movie.
I didn't
not
say
bad
it wasn't
at
a
all.
bad movie. I just don't think Brad Pitt's
Now,
a
are we
voice
talking
actor.
about the same Sinbad, the comic Sinbad? Because that was funny, right?
Okay, listen. That's disrespectful
Kid
to my childhood.
It's an underrated movie.
4,
Thank you, Jay.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Jacob.
It's Our Hearts, but a Ruby?
That's incorrect. We'll go to Mark.
I don't know. The Holy Grail.
That would have been more interesting, but incorrect. We'll go to Matt.
How about a ship?
That's incorrect. And Jay.
Context clues. I said the Golden Fleece.
It's incorrect. Looking for the Book of Peace. It rhymed, but it's not the right answer. All right, your penultimate question comes to the category of the MCU. What 2 actors have primarily portrayed Howard Stark in the MCU movies?
You can see where Tony gets it from.
Yes, you can. Absolutely, great character. Love it when it
Damn
shows up.
right. Go 5,
Well, we're not.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down.
All right, we'll start with Matt on this one.
No, I only got one of them.
All right, we will go to Mark.
It is John Slattery and Dominic Cooper.
That is correct. We will go to Jacob
No, blanked again.
and Jay.
John Slattery, Dominic Cooper.
That
Boom.
is correct. A big point
I had
game
Dominic
there for
Cooper
Necronomicon.
could not pull his last. Could not pull
Alright.
the last one.
You want to give them their last question of the round?
All right, your last question comes in everyone's favorite category, the worlds of DC. Who plays Thomas Wayne in Batman v Superman? The death of a movie.
How
I
dare
don't
you.
believe that is the correct subtitle.
Should be.
Uh,
That movie was a mess.
that is true.
Not
But
as
I
big
enjoyed
as
that
Justice
mess.
League. Yeah.
Enjoyed that mess.
Okay, that's sad when that's the bar we have to compare.
Repeat the
to.
Listen, this is a bad franchise.
Or
with a couple
Suicide
of
Squad.
good movies in it. 5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is the first repeat for Viking Raiders.
All right, the question
That's their second.
is, who plays Thomas Wayne in Batman v Superman?
Sorry, I forgot. The first one was a technical. I wasn't trying to be a dick. Legitimately.
No, you're good. Man,
Jay Burns staying on the ball there.
he's good. He's looking to keep the game honest. But,
Yeah.
we were already honest. He was the one that it was being dishonest.
Hey, at least I called myself on it.
You're true. 5,
So who's
4,
more honest?
3,
The honest, dishonest
2,
person who's being honest?
1. We will go to Matt first. Did that repeat help him?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
That is correct. He rears his head. Jay Burns.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Shout out Nico.
That is correct. We will go to Jacob.
Damn it, Jay, you
he
stole
said it
my
wrong.
joke. I blanked. Call me Nico, I guess.
And Mark.
Negan himself, Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yeah, remember when Nico didn't know who Negan was? That's my favorite match ever. I wonder why. But at the end of round number 1, Necronomicon is in the
Wait,
lead
what
with
the
9.
fuck? Okay, somebody needs
Sorry.
to off camera tell me about that story.
I will tell you about my greatest personal victory in life later. But at the end of round number 1, Necronomicon is in the lead with 9. Viking Raiders travel with 4. Trail with 4 as we get into round number 2, which works like this.
I might be wrong, but I have us at 5.
No, I also have it at 4.
You have us at 4? Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I just
so-
suck at counting.
Don't worry, I suck at math, so I could have just as easily been wrong. All right, so 2, 1. All right, so at the end of round number 1, Necronomicon is in the lead with 9. Viking Raiders travel with 4, but anything can happen as we're getting to round number 2, which is the wheel round, and it works like this. You're each going to get a chance to spin from the lovely wheel from wheeldeside.com. If you like the category you land on, you are going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can opt to multiple choice, but a DVL is the point down to being only worth 1. You can spin again, but you were stuck with whatever you land on the second time. Your categories on the wheel tonight are MCU, Wizarding World, Worlds of DC, Disney Animation, DreamWorks Animation, Jurassic Park, Pixar, and James Bond, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Necronomicon, you're in the lead. Would you like to go first or defer to Viking Raiders?
You want to put the pressure on?
Let's do it. Put the pressure
All right,
on.
we're going first.
All right, so your spin at the wheel is away, and it lands on Disney Animation. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
You want to go one more again?
Yeah, one more again.
Let's
All
press
right.
that luck, baby.
You are stuck with the category of Jurassic Park.
All right.
Okay.
Tim, you want to give them their questions in the category of Jurassic Park?
With pleasure. All right, gentlemen. Your questions in Jurassic Park. The first one. In Jurassic World, who cameos as an instructional or in an instructional video in the tourist ball? Who cameos?
Is that Jimmy Fallon?
Sounds right.
Fuck it, Jimmy Fallon.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 big points. All right, gentlemen, your second question.
They don't do final answer here, Doug.
We
Oh,
do.
I'm
We
sorry.
do final answer. Yeah.
Yeah, we
They
do
do-
final
they
answer.
do
That's
do
what I was
final
waiting
answer,
on when he said final
Yeah.
answer.
Yep.
All right, your second question. What year saw the release of Jurassic Park 3?
Oh, lordy.
I want to say it's 2001.
1 or 2?
I want to say it's 2001 because it's 93, 97. It's like a 4-year cycle.
Right. Well, you know me. I'm good with it if you're good with it.
2001.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points. They are sweeping so far. Can they keep it up with their third question? In the Lost World Jurassic Park, what dinosaur do Ian and the team encounter when they find Sarah?
Was a Stegosaurus, wasn't it?
No. They said in the Lost World.
Yeah. Remember, because they come upon the little baby, and then the mama shows up and starts swinging the tail, and
oh, you right.
That's where they find Sarah. So she's like messing with unless there was a dinosaur before that.
No, because I don't think it's the baby T-Rex. So
no, it's definitely not. So
I'm good with this. Yeah.
Stegosaurus. Final answer.
That is correct. 2 more points. All right, your fourth question. What kind of dino do Alan and Ellie find the fossilized remains of at the start of Jurassic Park?
It's a Velociraptor. Final answer.
Correct. 2 more points, and your last one for a clean sweep. Who directed Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom?
Is it J.A. Bayona?
It is J.A. Bayona. Final answer.
They are on fire, folks. Clean sweep. 10 out of 10 possible points.
Clean sweep puts them up to 19 and puts Viking Raiders in a dangerous knockout position. They need to get some points as we bring back the wheel. And Jurassic Park's off the table. Viking, your spin is away, and it lands on the category of Jurassic Park. So that's a free respin.
Oh, I want that one.
James Bond, would you like to keep it or spin again?
Spin that again.
Yeah.
All right, and you are stuck with the category of Wizarding World. Wizarding World. All right.
I want to challenge that. That's right on the line. We should pick which one.
Your first question in the Wizarding World, round 1. In Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, when Harry breaks his arm playing Quidditch, Lockhart says he can fix the break, but actually does what?
Destroys all his bones. He casts a spell, and instead of breaking it, he basically dissolves all his bones. Right?
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your second question in Wizarding World. In Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, what is the name of the item that allows Harry to breathe underwater during the second task?
Gillyweed. Final answer.
Is correct for 2 more points. They're working their way back. Your third question in the Wizarding World. How many Harry Potter films feature the actor Richard Harris?
What are you thinking on that, Matt?
Honestly, I'm not sure. Let's go multiple choice.
Okay.
All right, your multiple choice options are
Final
A1,
Final answer.
A1, B2, C4, or D7.
I was thinking 2.
Okay, let's go with it
I
then.
was thinking 2. B. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. Your fourth question in the Wizarding World. What is the full name of the woman that Nagini disguises herself as in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1?
Oh, shit.
That sneaky snake.
I think I know her name, but multiple choice, just to be on the safe side.
All right, your options are A. Romilda Vane, B. Batilda Bagshot, C. Bellatrix Lestrange, or D. Nymphadora Tonks.
Did any of those sound familiar?
Yeah, I'm stuck between A or B, and I'm not sure which.
Okay.
5.
Can you repeat the options again?
I can do that. Is it A. Romilda Vane, B. Batilda Bagshot, C. Bellatrix Lestrange, or D. Nymphadora Tonks?
I'm gonna go just shot in the dark. A final answer.
That's
It's the build a bag
incorrect.
shot. Final
For the
answer.
bag shot.
That is correct for a 1-point steal.
Fuck.
Author of the History of Magic.
Yup.
All right. And your last question in Wizarding World, a must hit to avoid the knockout. In Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, which beast has a fondness for gold?
Oh, fuck, man.
Is it what do you have a idea of what it is?
I partially
first
do.
thought
What
is-
are you thinking?
My first thought's Pixie.
2.
Repeat the question.
All right. that was
Repeat the
Vikings
question.
First or second repeat. In Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, which beast has a fondness for gold?
Let's just go multiple choice to be on the safe
Yeah.
side.
Okay.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A. Bowtruckle, B. Demiguise, C. Murtlap, or D. Niffler.
I'm glad we didn't go with my gut.
Niffler, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. And to stay in the game, avoid the knockout. The score is 20-10 as we get into round number 3, which is the betting round. It works like this. We are going to give you the category. You are going to tell us who will be taking the question for your team and how many points you'd like to bet between 0 and 2 points. If you get the question right, you will gain those points. If you get the question wrong, you will lose those points. We go until someone is mathematically eliminated or the score reaches 0. How it works with teams is on the first question, you tell us who will take it. The other person has to take the second one. On the third question, you can redistribute who takes 3 and 4. And on the fifth and final question, you can confer should we get there. Any questions as we get into round number 3?
No.
All right. Then your first category that you can bet points on is fandom quotes. Who will be taking it and how many points? But we need you to write and show it to us. So we don't
Yeah.
jump the gun.
Matt, how are you feeling on quotes?
What are you thinking?
I think I can
So,
maybe. Are you feeling confident in it or?
go ahead.
Okay.
You know what to bet.
Nah, hit miss. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'd just go with 1 to be on the safe side.
How many?
4.
Hold up. So
I
since
think
they
we
took
have to
all
go-
that time-
Sorry, what, Jay?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt Jacob, but since they took all that time and I wasn't trying to interrupt because I know
No,
that
you're
Matt,
good. You're good. We are not counting you down on conferring on teams. You have
Oh,
time.
okay.
Yeah, you're good. Don't feel rushed. Just as long as it doesn't take us like all year or something.
Sorry about that.
Power of editing.
you're good, dude. I know you have a kind of a shitty connection right now. Don't stress. Mark, you know what to do, right?
How many do you think?
Come on, son.
Okay.
All right. So who is taking it for Viking?
I am.
All right.
Jacob.
And who is taking it for Necronomicon?
Mark.
Mark. Perfect. All right. So go ahead. Write down how many points you like to bet between 0 and 2 points. Give you a second. All right. And we will get bets starting with Jacob.
We have to go 2.
All right. And Mark.
Going for broke. 2.
Okay. And your question in fandom quotes. In which MCU film will you hear Robert Downey Jr. say, "It's good to be back"?
Can you emote more, Caleb? I need more.
I can't emote more because it might give away information. And that's something I can't
I
do.
need more. I need more cowbell. Give me more.
Listen, I can't do cowbell, okay? Last time I cowbelled, I hurt myself.
5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pence down. We will start with Mark.
It was going to be one of us. He says it in Iron Man 2.
And we'll go to Jacob.
I said Iron Man 3.
It is Iron Man 2. It's now 22-8.
Our next category comes in Star Trek. It's great to be back, Jay. Great to be back.
I missed you, buddy.
I
I wonder
know.
where the hell you were.
Tim, you just messed it up. You should have said it's good to be back. It was literally the last question. All right.
Bite me, Caleb.
Did you say fight me or bite me?
That was what I was
Bite
about to
me.
say.
We don't have a
Bite
choice.
me.
Well,
Don't threaten Caleb with a good time.
Turtle
bite.
all right. We will get bets in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Jay.
You should have known better than to show your fucking face around. No, it's 0, obviously. I
And
don't know
Matt.
a goddamn thing about Star Trek, apparently.
1.
Okay. And your question in Star Trek comes from the Star Trek man himself, Tim Smith.
That's right. And your question, what is the subtitle for the second Star Trek film to feature Jean-Luc Picard and his crew?
This is a big must hit for Viking Raiders.
Must hit.
You cool if I use a repeat?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start
Repeat
with
the question.
We will start with Jay
Insurrection.
and Matt.
Now, I tried to get the repeat in. I didn't get it.
And your winner.
Yeah, that's it.
Necronomicon. The answer was First Contact. What a match, Tim.
Oh my God.
I was writing that too.
That was an incredible, incredible match, Caleb. I mean, Necronomicon just came on strong, especially in round 2, and they really set the pace for it. I mean, Viking Raiders did their best, but I mean, Necronomicon was just on point for this match.
Absolutely. Jay and Mark just proved that they're a really strong team. They just kind of put the rest of the Geek League on notice. 22 points in a debut is really insane.
Yeah.
So that's the team that we're going to want to keep an eye on for the rest of the season. But we'll go ahead. We'll get some post-match interviews, starting with our winners today, the Necronomicon, Mark and Jay. So my first question is, Jay, what the fuck happened to Richard? And good job on your win today. But what's going on, guys?
Mr. Carefree got a phone call, decided that he could do better without me. And I think that this match proved that that is not the case. He got a little bit of a conflated head when he almost beat Maggie. He definitely got one after he beat Jeremy the Atom Adams. I still love the kid. All I'm looking for is an apology. But as for the Viking Raiders, I will say this, Mark, we gave them a Blood Eagle, and it put the entire league on notice. Let's not play this game. We're here to burn shit down, and we are bringing the madness, the fire, and the flames. Give me my next team and Coho. Give me my faction.
I don't know what more you have to do to get this thing going. It's almost as if Coho has something against you, Jay, or me, or, anybody who he deems to be a threat to his
almost
faction.
as if he's afraid.
I smell a conspiracy.
Not about fear here. It's about paperwork that you did not turn in on time. So that's on you. But
in the digital age, paperwork was a problem. Okay.
Yeah, it was. But Necronomicon, you do win. You move forward in our sort of rookie pool bracket thing. Is there any of these upcoming teams that you're worried about? I do know which 2 teams you have the potential to face next. You did a great job here today. Is there any teams that you're looking to play long term before I give you an ultimatum?
Give me the name of those. Give me the names of those 2 teams, and we will tell you which one we would like to put on the altar.
Well, I don't know what happened to you, Jay. You got really creepy. But you know what? You will either be playing the Dark Knights, Ruben Colin and James Spence, or Parcel Mouths, which is Eli McKegg and Ed Sale. Those are the 2 teams that you have the potential of facing next. Which one would you rather play? How are you feeling?
I don't know about you, Jay, but these people that call themselves the Dark Knights, that's hilarious. Maybe the Dark Knights would be the next up on our list of names to take them all down. What about you, Jay? How do you feel about that?
Repeat those names. Give me those names so we can tell you which one we want to put on the altar.
The Dark Knights, James Spence and Ruben Cohen, or Parselmouse, Ed Sale, and Eli McKeag. It's very heavy breathing. I didn't realize you were in ASMR.
Easier road to victory would probably be the first team, but I don't think that Eli can match our crazy, and Ed Sale's okay in Middle Earth and Harry Potter. That's all he's got going for him. Give me parcel mouths. I'd love to kill me somebody who can talk to a snake.
Well, that was creepy. Maybe you're crazy and Eli's crazy would be fun to watch, but we will see what we can do. If they win, that's who you're playing. So we'll see about that. But congratulations on your win. We will see you guys later this season. We will go to our unfortunate losers today, Viking Raiders. It just didn't quite go your way today. The wheel didn't really like you. Round 3 and betting didn't really like you. Internet didn't really like you. How do you feel?
A little irritated. We definitely wanted to come out with a stronger performance. But Matt, we have to behave because Coho will suspend us if we're not. So let's keep everything kind of low. Not be as creepy as Jay, because that was intimidating. But I mean, if we would have known who we were playing against, I think we would have done better. Definitely not knowing Jay was there. Just finding out last second, that was BS. But can I complain about the level of difficulties with these questions? Because that worked for someone, so it might as well work for me too.
Lovely. But you guys did play a solid matchup game. Go ahead, Matt.
For Wizarding World not being my strength, one of my weaknesses, I have to say that I pulled something out of my ass. Round 3, we should have swapped. I knew his right off the bat, and I was writing first contact, and I tried to get the repeat in, but shit happens. It fucking is.
I knew yours right off the bat too, so trading those would have definitely helped.
But you know what? It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys didn't play a bad game by any stretch. In fact, now knowing that Wizarding World was not a strength of yours, you guys going 4 for 5 in it is incredible. Is there any team that you're looking to play coming off this loss, maybe try and get that first win?
I don't give a fuck. Bring me anybody.
As long as it is the new British Empire, so we can raid and pillage and destroy them.
He's got a hard on for Brooklyn.
Well, Brooklyn probably has a hard on for you too. It might be a reciprocated boner between the two of you. So we'll see maybe if you two will face off at some point. Who knows? But that's going to do it for us. Congratulations, or not congratulations, but congratulations on a solid performance despite coming out with a loss. We'll go ahead. We'll bring back Tim. We will wrap this one up. That's going to do it for us. Any final thoughts before we get out of here?
Jay went dark, and
I don't know what
apparently
happened.
your mini you has a boner for the new British Empire, it looks like.
Mini me? How's he mini me? He can grow a glorious beard, and I'm stuck with nothing.
Just persona-wise, but, it's...
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
But you know what?
I've always thought that seeing him it just seems like a mini you, but a good match regardless. I mean, Viking Raiders, they tried, but Jay and Mark, I believe it was, Necronomicon was just on point. They tore through. They're going to put a lot of rookie teams on notice and probably a lot of veteran teams watching out for them. I mean, you are a veteran team with you and your partner GM. I mean, that was an impressive start. You gotta think.
Absolutely. But you know what? That's good for us. We have another rookie team on the 1-0 warpath in this little rookie bracket to end out the season. But for everyone here, that has been Jay, who is now Eli. That has been Mark. That has been Matt. That has been Jacob. That has been Tim, and I have been Caleb. And this has been Fandom Fight Teams. We will see you guys next week with another great match.